Hey family, welcome to day 6. Way to go for making it 6 days. I'm so excited to see you again. Today we're going to cherish our mind, bodies, and spirits. So if you're not already, join me in your comfortable seat on your mat. Your legs can be crossed like so, or you can be seated on your knees. And today I'm going to be on my knees because that's where I am. It's my level of comfort today. I'm going to use a block to prop me up a little bit. The knees are together and allow your hands to rest on your knees. Close your eyes and let's set an intention for today's practice. Let's cherish our bodies today. What is your why for showing up? And what intention do you want to set as we move to today's flow? Take a few rounds of breath as you focus in on that intention, your why. Deep inhales through your nose and slow releases through your mouth. Great job. On your next round, when you inhale, bring your shoulders up by your ears. And when you exhale, release them down to the ground. Wonderful. Got your eyes open. Hi. And if you're sitting on a block like me, take this time to remove the block and bring your legs into another comfortable seat. I'm moving into my legs being crossed. If you prefer to sit on your knees, that's okay too. Next, we're going to bring our arms out by our side and take a few rounds of breath. Each inhale, we're going to bring our shoulders up by our ears. And each exhale, we're going to release them down to the ground. So deep inhale, shoulders come up by our ears. Exhale and release them down to the ground. Good job. Try not to move your hands like me. Inhale. Shoulders come up by your ears. Exhale and release them down to the ground. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. Bring both your hands out to your sides like so. And on an inhale, you're going to send your right arm up above your crown, and your left arm is going to come down to the mat. Find your place of comfort. Your arm can be extended or bent like so. Be sure your shoulders aren't up by your ears, they're relaxed. Exhale and release your hand down to the mat, back to center. Your next inhale, your left arm will come up and above your crown. Right arm comes to the mat. Find your place of comfort. Be sure that both of your buttocks are on the ground if you're seated in cross-legged seated position. Exhale and release the arm back down to the mat. Good job. Inhale, send your left arm up above your crown. Right arm, left arm comes down to the mat. Good. Exhale and release back to center. Last one. Inhale. Left arm comes up above your crown. Both buttocks on the mat. Shoulders are relaxed. Exhale and release back to center. Perfect. Next, bring both your arms over to the right side of your body and gently move your body into tabletop position, placing each of your hands underneath your shoulders, and your knees should be about hip-width distance apart. That is always so difficult for me to say. Spread your fingertips wide. Your feet should be on the mat. And on your inhale, you're going to curve your back and send your gaze to your belly button for cat pose. You're going to exhale and release, slowly sending your gaze to the sky as your butt goes up to the sky like you're poking it out. Good job. Inhale. You're going to slowly send your gaze back to your belly button as you round your back for cat pose. Exhale, you're going to release and send your butt up and gaze up for cow pose. One more time. Inhale. Slowly send your gaze to your belly button, round your spine. We're moving slowly and deliberately today. Exhale and release, sending your gaze to the sky, butt up. Perfect. Find your neutral position back in tabletop and bring your toes together. Send your knees wide and slowly guide your butt back down to your feet. Great job. Use your hands to guide your forehead to the mat as we take a nice child's pose position. This is one of my favorite positions whenever I'm practicing. If I feel not into the flow that I'm doing, or if I need a moment to rest, this is where you'll find me. Forehead on the mat, toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Your arms can either be extended above your crown in full extension, or they can rest with your arms bent like so. Find your place of comfort as we spend a few rounds of breath here. Deep inhales through your nose and slow releases through your mouth as your body sinks closer to the ground. Your chest gets closer to your knees, and perhaps your butt gets closer to your feet. With each round of breath, you may even readjust your forehead as your back seems to get flatter and your chest seems to get closer to the ground. Sometimes that means a slight adjustment with your forehead. On your next round of breath, use your hands to slowly guide you out of child's pose position. Perhaps stacking one hand behind the other, moving in a line, getting closer to your body. Great job. Next, bring your knees together. Bring both your hands to the left side of your body and slowly bring your legs out in front of you to extend and scoot your butt to the middle of your mat for Savasana. Gently guide your back down to the mat. Extend your legs in front of you. Be sure that your shoulders are resting on the mat, palms face up, heels are together, and toes flap out. Close your eyes. Let's take this moment to focus in on our breath, sending air to all four corners of our body, both our hands, both our feet, our head. Well, I guess we're kind of like a star then. But let's be sure to send breath to every inch of our bodies with deep inhales through our nose, and slow releases through our mouth. Sometimes all we need is to be still, to stand still, to follow our breath and allow our bodies to revive themselves, to be still, to rest. Rest is very important before we pour into anything in life. So this time and this space is for you to do just that as you're following your breath and you're allowing your body to feel and reset. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Slow release through your mouth. Great job. Your next inhale, slowly bat your eyes open. And I want you to bend one leg at a time, but bringing both feet together, sending your knees out like so, kind of like a reclined butterfly. Be sure that your shoulders are flush with the mat, and your hands can either rest on your inner thigh or right under your thighs, on the mat, palms facing down. Close your eyes and let's take a few rounds of breath here. Deep inhales through your nose and slow releases through your mouth. With each round of breath, you may feel like your knees are inching closer and closer to the ground. Not forcefully, we aren't using our hands to push or guide. Slowly just observing the laws of gravity with our body. One more round of breath. Slowly bat your eyes open. And if your hands are rested on your thighs or the ground, slowly use them to guide your knees back together. Extend both legs in front of you, heels come together, feet flap open, and palms face the sky. Close your eyes. Follow your breath. Deep inhale through your nose and slow releases through your mouth as your body begins to ground down. We're cherishing our mind, bodies, and spirits today by being still and allowing it to rest. With each round of breath, you should feel like your body is becoming more flush with the mat. If your mind is wandering right now on your shopping list, on what to do at work tomorrow, or anything that isn't existing in this present moment, I'm allowing you the opportunity to return to the present right now by focusing on your breath and what's happening in this moment. This time and space has been cut out for you for self-care. Self-care in 2021. One more round of breath here. Your next round of breath, slowly wiggle your toes. Next, wiggle your fingers. Give yourself a big smile as you slowly bring awareness back to your body. Smile because you're worth it. Bring both arms over to the right side of your body. Knees should be bent and curl into our fetal position. You may rest here a while. And when you're ready, use both hands to help guide your body back up to your comfortable seated position, being sure to move deliberately and slowly. Nothing too fast here. Make your way back to your comfortable seated position, whether that's on your knees or cross-legged like so, or lotus if you're familiar. Place your hands on your knees and close your eyes. On an inhale, bring those shoulders up by our ears, and on an exhale, slowly release them down to the ground. Again, deep inhale, slowly allowing our shoulders to rise up by our ears. And exhale, release them back down to the ground. One more time. Deep inhale, bring those shoulders up by our ears. And exhale, release them down to the ground. Perfect. Bring both hands right in front of your heart chakra, right in the middle of your chest. And I want to bring your attention back to your intention, your why. Your why on this day of cherishing our bodies. And I want you to take that goodness and use it in the rest of your day, your week, your year. This time and space is for you, and I'm thankful to be sharing these moments with you. Bring both of your thumbs up to rest in between your eyebrows, resting on your third eye, and give it a gentle massage. Your all-seeing eye, the eye that sees when we pretend that we don't or can't see. It's been a pleasure to practice with you today, and I cannot wait to see you on day 7, and we complete our first week of yoga together. Namaste. See you tomorrow on day 7.